Explain to us what went into your decision.
I mean, we've been analyzing Facebook for basically a year together with other companies in this sector, and finding out that the company, including the other companies in the sector, is lacking a lot of systemic information needed for us to make investment decisions in the long term. That being data privacy issues, but also in the way how the company managed systemically the third parties when they interact with them and use the underlying assets being data from their clients. In that sense, we realized when the Cambridge Analytica case came up that this is more or less like a Pandora box. When you open it, you actually don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 years, given that the company is lacking a lot of the underlying systems to manage this. So based on that information, we made the decision to basically stop further investments in Facebook, and we are quarantining the stock so far.
What would you need to see to buy again?
I mean, first of all, we would like to see a bit more systemic transparency from Facebook in how this information is managed. What are the systems used for securing that the third party cannot misuse and in the way they've done it. And we also need far more better information from the company in a sort of a long term, how they're going to deal with the regulation issues, both in the US but also in European Union level.
Sasha, did you own this stock before, and are you divesting it, or is this a matter of you didn't own it and you don't want to buy it?
We did own the stock, and we own the stock in other investment products, but on the sustainability side, given that these products have a specific focus on investing in companies that have a long-term sustainability connotation related to them, we don't believe that's the right thing to do. So for the moment, portfolio managers are able to hold the stock and sell the stock, but they cannot buy more because we don't want to buy more risk if we are not in a position to assess it.
So, Paul, evaluate two things for me here. On the one hand, we hear investors such as Sasha say they don't want to buy the stock. We've seen a substantial reduction in the market cap. On the other hand, you say we're not seeing it in the revenue line. Sooner or later, don't those two things have to come together? One is right and one's wrong.
Yeah, potentially. I think the biggest risk to Facebook and to all the social media companies, maybe the larger tech sector in general, is, I think, the viability of the platform. Do advertisers have confidence in the platform? Do users have confidence in the platform? Because if you're Facebook, you sell two things. Number one, you sell your size of your audience, and number two, the engagement of your audience. So if the audience doesn't believe in your platform or believes that it's data and maybe misused, you will see a reduction of both of those metrics. That is when Facebook will see it on the top line. And as Mark Zuckerberg said last night, they're not seeing it yet.